Oh yeah, we are here. Welcome to one of Beijing's most famous spots, the Silk Street Market, or as the locals call it, Xiu Shui Ji. This place is an absolute legend. It's not just a building full of stuff, it's an adventure waiting to happen. The market is organized floor by floor, which makes navigating this huge place a little easier. Each level has its own unique character and specialty. All right, let's talk about the main event. The reason this place is so famous, the silk. To find the real good stuff, you've got to head up. The third floor is where the magic really happens. This entire level is dedicated to silk products, and wow, it's a feast for the eyes. When you're looking for real silk, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, feel it. Real silk is incredibly smooth and soft, and it has a unique warmth when you hold it in your hands. Some might even do a burn test for you, where a small thread of real silk will smell like burning hair and leave a brittle ash. One of the best things to buy here are the silk pajamas and robes. They are pure luxury, but at a fraction of the price you'd pay back home. The traditional Chinese cheongsams are another highlight. These elegant dresses are stunning, and many shops offer a range of sizes and styles. Navigating the silk floor can be a bit overwhelming, so take your time. Wander through the different stalls and compare the quality and prices. Look for the intricate details in the stitching. It's a sign of true craftsmanship. Okay, let's head down to the first and second floors, where the fashion action is. This is where you'll find a massive maze of stalls selling all kinds of clothing, shoes, bags, and accessories. You'll see everything from trendy jackets and jeans to t-shirts with quirky designs and all sorts of sportswear. This section is loud, fast, and full of energy. Vendors will be calling out to you, holding up items and shouting prices. It's all part of the fun, so just embrace it and dive in. The variety is just insane. One stall might be filled to the ceiling with sneakers of every style and color imaginable, while the one next to it has designer-inspired handbags and wallets. You can find some surprisingly good quality items here, but you have to look closely. Check the stitching, the zippers, and the material before you start haggling. Don't forget about the tailor shops. Hidden amongst the ready-to-wear fashion are stalls where you can get clothes custom-made. You can bring them a picture of a suit, a dress, or a coat you love, and they can recreate it for you in just a day or two. When you're ready to find some gifts for friends and family back home, or just a special memento of your trip, the upper floors of Silk Street are where you need to be. This is where you'll discover a treasure trove of traditional Chinese souvenirs and handicrafts. You'll see stalls filled with delicate porcelain tea sets, intricate paper cuttings, and beautiful calligraphy brushes. One of the best things to look for are the chops, or traditional Chinese name seals. You can have one custom carved for you right on the spot. You pick the stone you like, and the artist will carve your name into it in Chinese characters. Another great find is the artwork. You can buy beautiful scroll paintings of landscapes, animals, and calligraphy, often at very reasonable prices after a bit of friendly bargaining. Don't overlook the smaller items, as they are often the most charming. Look for beautiful silk fans, adorable panda-themed toys, and boxes of high-quality jasmine or oolong tea. When you're buying things like jade or pearls, be a little cautious. Real jade feels cold and heavy, and it's very hard to scratch. If the price seems too good to be true, it probably is. All right, this is super important. You cannot, and I mean cannot, go to Silk Street without bargaining. It's not just expected, it's part of the culture and the fun of the experience. The first price the vendor gives you is never the real price. My number one rule is to have a price in your mind that you are willing to pay before you even start talking. When the vendor tells you the price, you can act a little shocked, maybe even laugh a little. Then you make your counteroffer. A good rule of thumb is to start at about 10 to 20% of their initial asking price. Another great tactic is the walk away. If you can't agree on a price, just politely say thank you and start to walk out of the stall. More often than not, they will call you back with a much better offer. If you're buying multiple items from the same stall, you can get a much better deal. So try to bundle your purchases together. Finally, always have cash and try to have small bills. It gives you more bargaining power if you can show them you have the exact amount you're offering. After a long day of hunting for treasures and mastering the art of the bargain, you'll realize that Silk Street is so much more than just a place to shop. It's a place of connection, where people from every corner of the globe come together to interact with local entrepreneurs. Every purchase comes with a story, a negotiation, a smile, and a shared moment. You don't get that kind of experience shopping online or in a generic department store. The market is typically open from about 9:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week, so you have plenty of time to explore. I recommend going on a weekday if you can, as it can get incredibly crowded on weekends. Visiting Silk Street gives you a unique insight into the local economy and the incredible hustle of the people. These vendors are some of the savviest business people you'll ever meet. When you need a break from the shopping, there are plenty of food options on the upper floors and in the surrounding area. It's not just a quick stop, it's a destination. So, if you're coming to Beijing, you absolutely have to put Silk Street on your list. Come for the silk, stay for the bargains, and leave with a deeper appreciation for the vibrant culture of this amazing city. Don't just see Beijing, dive in and be a part of it. And there's no better place to do that than right here, in the incredible, chaotic, and wonderful world of the Silk Street Market.